morning, Diesel. Morning, good morning. It is another new day, and it's a very exciting day. Today we leave on our first trip in the new truck. Yep, her maiden voyage. We are headed down to Tennessee, then Georgia, USA. Let's get everything loaded up and let's go to the truck and let's get going. Right, Diesel? Are you excited? I am excited. Okay, so our Keurig machine, microwave, toaster, it's all going in the truck. All of this stuff, all of that stuff. We gotta bring all of that stuff into the truck, and I'm gonna show you where we're gonna head down from. We're starting off in Winnipeg, Canada. It's a map of Canada, and this is where I'm from, Winnipeg, sort of like right in the middle. Right there. We are headed down the I-29, which turns into this map. And up here's Winnipeg. We'll go down the I-29. Then we'll go through Minnesota, through Wisconsin, Illinois. I believe we're gonna go down here somewhere. Down, I don't know. One of these highways. To Tennessee. Right there. Jackson, Tennessee, I believe. Memphis or Jackson, maybe both. I gotta check my paperwork yet, but we're going to this little corner of Tennessee right here. And from there, I believe we're going down to Georgia, into the Atlanta area. That's Alabama. Atlanta, right there. So you can tell from a distance, we're going from here, up in Manitoba, down to there, in Georgia. We are coming south. Walk down the hatches, lock the doors. I'm coming. Okay, well, here we go. This is gonna be a long trip if everything turns out the way it's supposed to. I mean, they say there's chances after Georgia that I'm going to Newfoundland. Woo! So minimum 2 weeks, I'm sure. But you never know. It could change and I could come straight back. But I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to getting away from this cold. It's minus 18 Celsius out here right now. Not too cold. It's about an average day in winter. At least it's not below minus 20. But tonight it's going to be going down pretty far. So I want to get out of here before that happens. I'm going to sleep probably somewhere around Minneapolis or something. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see once we get going here. I got lots of time to get there, so I'm not in too much of a rush to get going. But like I said yesterday, I don't want to be rushed the whole way down there. I want to take my time on my first trip, settle into the truck, figure out how I like everything, you know. Okay, so I'm going to go get the mail one last time before we go. Then we'll be off to the races. Right, Diesel? Alright guys, we're in the truck and we are about ready to begin our maiden voyage. We have a brand spanking new trailer behind us. You can check out my Facebook page for the picture of it. I'm going to post it once this video is posted. I'm excited. Are you excited, Diesel? You got your own little bed happening there. So much room. You ready for this? You ready? No, I'm not sure. I hate changes. It's gonna be good. Okay, we're gonna go to Morris, stop there, grab a coffee and sub or something because I'm starving and I don't have food in the truck yet. I'm gonna stock it up at Walmart in the States in North Dakota. Without further ado, let's go. Time to go. Well, why don't you come by here right now too and delay this grand exit. Here we go. So we're gonna try this whole automatic transmission thing. I keep reaching for the gear shifter.
Meters, then turn right on Hallam Drive Sound.
Well, hey Mandy, nice to hear you in this new truck. Glad she likes it. So like I was saying, this truck does have an automatic transmission. It'll be something for me to get used to, that's for sure. Hey Diesel, there's your buddy there. Is he gonna chase us? Who's that? Oh yeah, right there. He doesn't chase semis, but he chases every car that passes
Turn
by.
left on 59.
No, Mandy, I'm gonna turn right. Why do you always want me to go the long way? Alright, so we are on Highway 75 South. This is gonna turn into Interstate 29 at US border. My first impression of this truck is it runs very smooth, very quiet. And I'm comparing it to my old Peterbilt. It does not have the power of the Peterbilt, notice that right away. I'm pulling 40,000 pounds, and it takes a lot longer to get up to highway speed, but that's okay because I already knew that. I knew that about the engine. These engines were not designed for the most power, but they're more geared towards fuel economy. I have the Mercedes engine in here, and there's a lot of people that are very against it. That's okay. Rides very smooth. It does have air ride front suspension on the steers. That helps a lot. That is, I can notice that right away. Just smooth over these Canadian roads. So that's nice. Again, the best part about it being in this truck is the space in the interior. Just amazing. Absolute first impression being on the road, of course, I love it. I bought it, so I love it. Wouldn't have bought it if I didn't like it. Yeah. I'm going to be taking her down south to some warmer weather. And see how she likes that. Well, we're here for our very first border crossing with this truck. Very first. And it's a little bit blizzardy outside. I would like it if the wind would calm down. Mother Nature's very upset and I just can't seem to calm her down. Needs to take a pill. Go see somebody, get some medication. Just nuts this year. Look at this place. You can hardly see the border customs. It's like an eighth of a mile away. Well, we're in the USA, Diesel. States. Passing by Pembina, North Dakota here, the border town. Yeah, it's a little windy outside. A little blizzardy. Nothing I can't handle. But, hey, I want to share something I really like about this truck. It's governed at 65 miles an hour, not 62 like the other one. Do 105 kilometers an hour. That's the maximum I'm allowed to be governed at in Canada. If you drive through Ontario or Quebec, you have to be governed at 105 kilometers an hour or 65 miles an hour. That also applies to Americans delivering into those provinces of Canada. So if you all of a sudden get a load from your dispatch that's being delivered in Ontario or Quebec, Canada, and your truck does not have a governor set at 65 miles an hour or less, you are asking for a big ticket. And don't think that you can just sneak through and they won't notice. They will notice. Especially in Ontario. They will pull you into the scale because you got foreign plates, and they will make sure that you got a governor. They just got to plug a little thing into your truck and boom, tells them if you're lying or not. And then it's a big ticket and you're stuck right there until a mechanic comes and puts a governor on your truck right there at the scale. You are not allowed to enter public roads without that on there. So that's a big service call, big bill, big ticket. I know it's a pain, but you gotta be governed. So yeah, I am at the maximum for Canadian standards. 105 kilometers an hour, 65 mile an hour. Feels good. Oh, we made it to Walmart in Fargo. Look at this, it's like 6 o'clock and the sun is still up. Isn't that nuts? There's the unit in all of her glory. Brand spanking new trailer. I want to show you something on the back of this trailer that I really like. Like, this is the first trip this trailer is being taken out. So it is brand spanking new. And I get to pull it. Check out these taillights. I love these taillights. Isn't that awesome? So the taillight itself is just a halo, right? And then the brake lights and the signals light up in the middle. I think that looks awesome. Look at that. And also on the top, that right marker light and that left marker light are also signals. So people can see over the traffic what you're doing, right? If they can't see your signals on the bottom of your trailer, they can see them on top. I think that's smart. Anyway, it's time to go do some grocery shopping. I'm hungry. The first day in the new truck is done. Yes, it's done. All right, Diesel, how'd you like it? It was awesome, wasn't it? This is the smoothest riding truck I have ever driven in my entire life. Like I was saying before, it has air ride front suspension, and boy does that make a difference for me. And it tops out at 65 miles per hour instead of 62 like my old truck. I can definitely tell that there's a lack of power compared to the Cummins ISX in my old Peterbilt. I have a Mercedes, I believe it's the MBE 4000 in here. I heard it's 460 horsepower. And the big negative part to this engine that I've read online is the lack of power. And that's truth. Yeah, this doesn't have as much power as the Cummins ISX. But it's also geared towards fuel economy. So I'm okay with not having all that power because all of this space in here makes up for it. And the price of the truck. Like, I got a really good deal on it. With all the new stuff that was on here, new turbo, new radiator, new alternator, new air conditioning compressor, newer clutch. Like, I got a good deal. I'm happy with it. And it ran like a dream today, all day today. So, right now I'm parked beside this guy right here, who's in a Volvo, and he's idling it. And that's not a problem for me, but the fact that his turbo is winding up is an issue with me, and I might have to find a different parking spot. I don't know if you can hear it in the video. All I hear is this high-pitched scream. Probably driving diesel nuts. But oh, we'll see. I'm probably tired enough I can fall asleep with that noise there. Sometimes I gotta find a different parking spot if the neighbor beside me is too noisy. I don't know why his turbo is spooling up like that. That's annoying. Very annoying. But I'll just ignore it, whatever. Okay guys, end of day one in this new truck and end of day one of this trip. We're on our way down to Georgia. We'll see you tomorrow, 6 a.m. Central Time. Isn't that right, Diesel? Isn't that right? We'll be right here in our new truck. Look at it. He doesn't even want to lift his head, he's so comfortable. Good boy.